Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. I've been MIA for a few months, but I am back and I'm ready to get in some action here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. You know, I've been busy here. It's high season here in Puerto Vallarta in Jalisco, Mexico. And on top of my own work, I also am a performer. I sing, act, and dance. And so that is keeping me super busy on stage here while I also am doing plenty of things working online during the day. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I today am going to share all about one of our most recent collaborations with me and my mom's business. We partnered with Miss Irabas brand. This is an all-natural, Black-owned women's hair, natural hair care line, and I'm so excited to do a product review video for her today. She sent me a beautiful package of 5 of her products here, and I've been using them for a few months now, and I love the way my hair is feeling. As you can see, I'm wearing my protective style of braids, or trenzas in Spanish, and I take them out just a day before I have my few days of performing, and this always keeps them nice and soft and protective from the very hot summer sun that we have here. And so let's get into it. And I have my beautiful limon here as well. I believe it's a mystery plant, but we believe it one day could be a tree. This is our limon, which limes, a lime tree, but as you can see, it's in a pot, so it's gonna take years for it to be a lime. But right now, as many of you know, I just love having the tropical vibes in my videos. So without any further ado, I want to do this in a linear order of this is how I also use the products. Again, especially now in the spring, summer, it's the dry season here in Mexico, or at least here in Jalisco. We're right on the coast in Puerto Vallarta, and so it's super nice to have this protective style. Sometimes I wear a scarf, or I wear my hair back and like 2, little braids here, like this, or I'll just pull it all the way back when I'm doing yoga or something. But this is how it is for a few days while my hair soaks everything in, and then I take it out. I'll share that in a second video so you can see the part 2 of what my hair looks like as soon as I take out these braids, okay? So without any further ado, I'm super excited to share Miss Irabas products and her brand. Again, this is a beautiful Black woman-owned company based out of Toronto, Canada. So shout out to Toronto, thank you. The first one that I want to share is obviously the conditioner, because that's the first thing that goes into my hair. And again, I'm half Black, I'm half Puerto Rican, and I even got some German in there. So my hair texture is very dense, it's very coily. I have 3C hair. My mom has 4C hair, and so I got all of those curls, and my hair is prone to a lot of shrinkage, so the braids also help with that. It really helps elongate the curl and gives me no frizz as well. And so I have to be honest, I love this. This is the Tangle Melt Conditioner. It smells great. It's super thick. I love the consistency of this. And again, it smells so good. And this, for me, worked as a great leave-in deep treatment, like a deep mask. When I originally put this in my hair as like a comb-through conditioner, it just like stuck on my hair and it had no slippage whatsoever. So I was, I had just co-washed my hair. I was then gonna condition it. I used this, and there was like, I couldn't pull out, and it was causing more problems. So I actually wasn't able to use it in that way as like a slippery conditioner to like detangle my curls. But on another time, round 2, I had I'd already conditioned my hair with another conditioner, something Shea Moisture, the coconut and hibiscus. And then as a deep mask treatment, I then put this in, the Tangle Melt Conditioner, and that was amazing. My mom, on the other hand, someone who has 4C curls, she said that this conditioner worked perfect for her hair and she could easily detangle her hair. My hair, again, is 3C and that did not work for me, but I do love using this. You do not need a lot, and as a deep conditioner, as a deep mask, this made my hair feel so freaking soft. So would I buy this again as a deep conditioner mask for already detangled curls? Yes, I love this so much for that exact usage. After that, rinse out my hair. My hair is completely wet and it has 0 products in, right? And I'm getting ready to do this protective style. And for me, I would say I'm normally a wash and go, but during this high season time where I'm on the stage, this really helps me to have like a frizz-free, elongated look, which I really enjoy for the stage. And so for me, this is what works. But otherwise, the same process that I'm sharing with you here would be a perfect wash and go. But it's also perfect for my braids as well. And I do use the LOC method. That works great for me. If you don't know what the LOC method is, that is LOC for lotion oil conditioner, or lotion oil cream. And I'm gonna share the exact products that I use to create that lock-in experience. Okay. My hair's sobbing wet. I obviously rinse that out, 0 products in, and I immediately put on this amazing hair lotion. I love this so much. Not only is it in a huge tube, I've been using this for months. I only need about like a spoonful on both sides of my hair. I kind of do like one of these so it gets really all on the roots, and then I do again specifically on this side, and then I move on. But I do it in this kind of way. I know my mom can do more of a raking method. For me, that doesn't work. For me, I can do more one of these, and that keeps the length that wet hair already has. If I started raking my hair and trying to re-detangle it, that wouldn't work for me. If anything, my hair would start going from down to out. So when my hair is detangled with conditioner, that is the last time I detangle my hair. I'm gonna repeat that. I detangle my hair with conditioner. I then rinse that out and I put on this the Tangle Melt conditioner. I leave that on for 10 minutes. I rinse that out. I still have only been finger touching my hair, rinsing it out. I'm not detangling it again. I rinse that out. My hair has 0 products. It's soaking wet. Rinse that out and I put the hair lotion in. And again, I'm not detangling. I'm just going from here and kind of just letting it go over my hair, but I'm not raking it and I'm not using a comb. It's just my fingers, okay? Then from there, I really enjoy using, that's when you then use oil. So I know you can use the hair balm, which I love. I'm gonna tell you another way that I use this hair balm. It liquefies at room temperature. So as you can see, it's kind of like a thicker balm, but then as soon as I put some in my hand and rub it together, it becomes an oil. So this would be a great oil base, or I also use coconut oil. I also use Moroccan oil, the brand Moroccan oil. I've been kind of figuring out which one works best for my hair. I like them all in the LOC method. Again, putting oil on my hair as like a second thing to do has really helped me lock in that moisture. And of course, doing the braids really helps as well. And then, so an oil, whether it's the hair balm or something else, I'm gonna tell you how I use this. That's not the exact way that I use it. And then after that, again, I do one, piece here, rub it in my hands, one here all along my scalp. And then I, again, just let it retain the length both sides. And then from there, I love, this is the curl cream for curls and coils. I love this so much. I'm also used to the complete Shea Moisture coconut hibiscus line. That's also my other favorite line that I enjoy using, like the whole collection. This for me is that same idea. There's the coconut hibiscus smoothie, curl smoothie. Love that. And this is that same exact idea. This really is a lotion where you can really see just here in the bottle, it's very runny, right? It's definitely a lotion. You can also use more of like a leave-in cream as your first step in the LOC method. But this, similar to the curl smoothie, the coconut hibiscus line from Shea Moisture, is extremely thick, like super thick. I love it so much. It smells great. And again, this is not, this is probably half the size as the curl smoothie, but it is so thick that I don't need a lot. It's actually thicker than the coconut hibiscus smoothie, which I really enjoy. I only need a little bit of this in this. I got both of these, I got this whole thing at the same time. I'm more out of this than I am of this. And I started using them at the same time. I did give my mom some of this, so maybe I'd have more. But this has been amazing for my hair. I love the thickness, and it just soaks into my hair like no tomorrow. So this has been amazing. I love it so much, and this jar is surprisingly small, or this is what I thought is 120 milliliters. But it's so freaking thick that, I mean, it's like an endless bottle, even though it's not. I love it so much. And then from the LOC method, I did my lotion, I did my oil, I did my cream, and then from there I do gel, because again, I have 3C Black Puerto Rican Afrolatina mixed chicks hair. You need some gel up in here, okay? I cannot just put just the LOC method in my hair. I need something to like bring it all together. And as you can see as well, it's kind of like the LOC method is great for my hair texture because each step is thicker and thicker until you get to a gel, like a hold hard gel, because for me, that's what my hair needs, like to have a cast. This would be great, just the LOC method, if I was really trying to just moisturize and nourish and do like a 2 or 3 day experience of like a real deep penetration moisturizing treatment. But because I am styling my hair to then wear it for a week, I need some gel. So I love the natural styling gel. This is so cool. I've never actually had anything like it. The consistency, as you can see, is very liquidy. It's very similar to the hair lotion, but it feels so amazing. It has, I know it has marshmallow leaf extract, and it has some honey, and I also love about the beauty about this brand that I also love is that so many of the ingredients I can actually say. They're not 25-letter words. I really appreciate how I can read the ingredients that are in here. Some of them are a little, complex words that I've never seen before, but I know it's being all natural. I know that the woman who created these products created something that works specifically for her hair, and then probably had to reformulate it to get it something that works for everyone. Her and my mom's hair are similar. It's like more 4C. So for me, it's kind of like if it works on their hair, it's definitely gonna work on my hair. I really enjoy the consistency of this. It's so slippery. It is actually super slippery, and there's been times where I'm doing my braids and my hair is like slipping, but I like it because it's not a heavy cast, which I enjoy. So it's perfect for this kind of style, and throughout the 2 days that I'm really letting it air dry, the gel kind of breaks its cast anyway. But yeah, I don't actually need to use a lot of this either. I can really feel when it goes in my hair. And as you can see, I don't use a lot. And I also, again, am using every time I'm kind of using different products. I have some Shea Moisture products, I have some Cantu products, but I really enjoy this styling gel. And then lastly, this is how I use the hair balm. So for me, I've waited, I'm gonna do a second video that's gonna share the part 2 of what my hair looks like when I'm taking the braids out. But that is when I use this beautiful hair balm. When I'm undoing my trenzas, my braids, definitely down here. And I will say too, I do my braids, and then once I get down here, as you can see, I don't use any of those like rubber bands or anything, right? So what I do, instead of using rubber bands to like seal in the knot, you know, for braids. Again, my hair is so curly and coily that, as you can see, it kind of just holds itself in place. Like I don't need, where somebody who might have straighter hair, which this video wouldn't count for them anyway, but somebody I know who has straighter hair might not be able to let their hair not have, you know, a little, what do I want to call this, scrunchy. But for me, once I'm very done at the end, I then get a little bit more gel, rub that down to like, again, seal it, so I don't need, you know, one of those tiny things. And then I put the balm on again to like seal it in. And it also, because your ends are the most damaged areas of your hair, because look how far it is from your scalp. You know, your scalp hair is supposed to be the healthiest. The ends of your hair, which is why you have dead ends, for that exact reason, because it's the hair that's experienced the most, you know, it's been on your head for years, right? So again, it's also like, I put a little bit more gel because your ends is also where it gets usually the most frizzy. And again, after I put a little bit of gel, you know, on the very end, probably from here to here, I then run that down with some of the oil again to like seal it all in. And that is how my hair looks. And that's how I don't need to use a scrunchie or a hair tie to keep it secure, because my double duty products here. And then I wait 2 days, which is what I'm doing now. Tomorrow I'll take them out and I'll share that video with you as well. But then I wait 2 days, then I get ready. As I start taking them out, again, my hands don't have anything on them, and that can cause friction. So what do? I grit a little bit of this, like just to be on my fingers, just take a little bit of this, put it all over just my finger, and then that is how I start taking out. And I kind of like break the gel cast maybe once I mix it on my fingers, kind of do one of these going down, and then I start taking out the braid. I do that so there is no frizz, anywhere in the process, because of course your dry hands are then touching your hair, and you can get in a knot, and of course oil weighs your hair down even more than water, and it's the same products that I'm using, so it all works together. And so then after that, after I do my whole head, taking out all my braids, then I get even more. I kind of break more the gel cast that's obviously up on my roots here, because the curls are going to be very popping and formed, but then I have like zero volume here, so I get more volume, and I do one of these, and I'm going to share all of that in a video for that's going to follow right after this one, so you can see that experience with me. But that is that. So I love, this is part 1 of how I use Miss Irabas' beautiful Black owned products. I am so grateful to have collaborated with her, and I'm so grateful to have been gifted these amazing products that I love to use so much. I'm actually gonna have to put in another order soon, because now that I've had them, I can't run out, and I love how natural the products are, and I can feel how soft my hair is. While I love Shea Moisture, while I love Cantu, for me, there's nothing like the small batch, small business feel of homemade, homegrown products. You know, there's so much beauty in having a giant corporation get it right, and all of that, but nothing feels better than giving it back to a person I can look at and be like, you're the CEO, great, you know what I mean? And supporting another fellow Black woman-owned business also feels great, and I can see her face. She doesn't have 500 employees and a factory line and all that, right? So that feels good. And also I can feel the difference of how industrial based, even though I love the product so much, versus small batch homemade. And maybe she does have a small factory, but you know, it's not the same scale. And I think that's the beauty in small batches, because you're really getting fresh products, you know, whereas industrial stuff is filled with all the words that you can't really pronounce because it has greater shelf life, right? And I'm sure these products over a few years eventually would go bad, whereas I know there's some other products that you could probably keep for 5 years and they don't go bad. So there's a difference, right? So thank you so much, Miss Iribe. I love these products so much. I am so excited for you and excited for me. My hair is growing, it's shiny, it's long, shiny and new. So thank you so much, and I'll be sharing what my hair looks like as soon as I take out these braids in my next video. Thanks. Hey, and welcome back. This is my hair using the Miss Irabas mixtures. And this is my hair after I take out my braids. So I love using the braids again because there's a lot less frizz. Now, mind you, it's rainy season here in Puerto Vallarta, so I have frizz regardless because there's so much humidity in the air. But I love the elongation, the non-shrinkage that the products give, as well as using the braids. And also, because it is so hot here, the braids also really support in having like a heat protection, right? And so I love using the hair balm here. Super fun to use. And when I'm taking out my braids, I run this. Look at this beautiful oil consistency. I use this as I'm taking out my braids to even trying to combat any other frizz that can happen as you're taking them out. And this is also after a little teasing, after really taking them out. But I love the softness that my hair is. I feel like my hair is really getting moisturized and hydrated using these all natural products. And I can definitely tell that my roots are growing. So thank you so much. This is Miss Irabas, my LOC method using the Iriba hair products. Yes. Thank you so much. Natural curls, super fluffy 3C curls.